Hey guys, welcome back to Mass Effect with Dude Long Couch. We're gonna try this purge one more time. I've got a fresh save popped off here just in case something goes terribly wrong again. It's definitely my fault the first time around, and not anything that the game did. But let's give this a shot here.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Alright, here we go. I'm not sure if I should just try and run right through here, or if I should probably take out at least a couple of them. I think we probably have time, right? I don't know, they are pretty strong. Yeah, they're doing work to me right now. We gotta be taking these guys out faster. Let's go to this. Then get a little marksman going on. Oh, Jesus. There we go, there we go. Alright, everybody get up, let's move. Now's the time. Oh, that was it? That was literally all we had to do? Okay. Alright, so much for the Rachni kids. They're all dead, guys. I kind of lost the story thread at some point during that last recording. I recorded for a long time. Sometimes I record for too long and my brain turns to mush and I don't follow things very well. But looking back, I see that we had to do that because the kids were raised without the influence of the Queen, and they were just basically just mad dogs. No real development in the brain area. They were just, you know, too dangerous to be kept alive, basically. I like how it says that Liara is dead on the UI down there. She's got that X going on. Hopefully that'll reset at some point. Alright, I guess we're gonna go back and talk to... I don't know who we're gonna talk to. Whoever wants to talk to us, whoever's left alive. Oh.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
No. Not just yet.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
You better calm your tits there, Ashley.
I won't be a puppet for the Asari. I give the orders around here, understood?
Forgive me, Commander. I was only trying to help.
Oh wait, I was trying to yell at Ashley. Don't let it happen again. No, I don't want to be mean to Liara.
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yeah, I guess.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
I don't think they will. Should I guess? Not my problem. This is some funny options here. You want me to take a guess?
3? No, 4.
This is no joke, Commander. The Rachni were one of the greatest threats the galaxy ever faced.
Yeah, that's true, but look, it's a little different now, okay?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. My children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Indeed. Ooh, I got Paragon and Renegade. Nice. So I had a very helpful comment inform me that my memory had lapsed a little bit. That's the problem with taking so long to get through a game like this, guys. is it's actually kind of a big deal that we encountered the Rachni and found out that they were still alive and kicking. I had just completely forgotten the backstory with them. They were an alien race that almost wiped out like all life in the galaxy like 2,000 years ago. I don't know if they came close to actually wiping out all life, but they were a huge problem. And it was actually the Krogans who kind of like took the charge and ended up wiping them out because they're just, you know, like really, really great warriors. They were raised in a really harsh environment and they could fight the Rachni in places where other races couldn't, I guess. And we thought that the Rachni were completely wiped out. And the fact that they were still around, still here on Nevaria, is actually kind of a big deal. In my defense, the game didn't really seem to make that big of a deal of it either. Like, if there had been a cutscene or like a single line of dialogue being like, "What? The Rachni are alive?" then, you know, maybe it would have triggered something in me. But I feel like we both kind of failed in that regard. So yeah, thanks for reminding me of that and just keeping me informed as we go through the game, guys. I do appreciate it. I'm gonna try to be getting these videos out faster and play the game at a faster rate just so stuff like that happens less, because I know it makes for a better Let's Play, and it's gonna make for a better experience too. Unfortunately, real life gets in the way sometimes, but you know, it is what it is. This video is probably going to be just exploring the ship some more. Well, not exploring, but, you know, like, just going about the ship, talking to our crewmates, and checking out the fallout from the mission we just went on. I'm kind of surprised we got kicked straight back here. We didn't even get to go back through, like, the main Nevaria area. I guess we could go back if we wanted to, but whatever. Let's just talk to people.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
I honestly have no idea. Like, maybe.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
Yeah, you are a pretty important part. You let me hack things that I wouldn't be able to otherwise.
We couldn't have done this without you, Tali.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
Sure, don't mention him.
I'm gonna miss you when you go back to your own people, Tali.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. I don't think there's actually anything new to talk about here.
I should go.
See you later.
Yeah, so I guess that's kind of the game's way of telling us, like, hey, you are getting kind of close to the end. I'm actually a little surprised. I thought we were maybe like 66% of the way through, like 2/3. Would have been like my guess.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Engineer Adams. And nope, nothing new there either.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Peace out, hippie. Yeah, we've still got things to do, guys. There are certain side quests I want to wrap up. We got to go back to the Citadel and do another run through that area. We have to do the second piece of DLC, so don't worry. There's probably at least a solid 5 to 6 hours of game left for my playthrough, at minimum. So, let's talk to Ashley here.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure, if you have time. Figured you'd be busy with tactical briefings and whatnot. Don't know what I think about us attacking today, of all days. Kind of an ill omen.
Armistice Day?
You mean on the anniversary of the first contact war?
The end of it, yeah. My family always marks it. I'm the only Williams here. I guess you'd be the only other one interested in it.
Why do you celebrate that day in particular?
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
Alright, don't beat around the bush here.
Are you playing games with me?
I don't always play games, sir. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
Oh, that's a hell of a burden to bear.
I see. That's why you drive yourself so hard.
A Williams has to be better than the best, if only to avoid suspicion. That's what my dad told me the night before he retired. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
So that's why you are a space racist, you piece of shit.
Is this why you're always going on about the Council?
If everyone else can look at Shanxi and say, this is why humanity needs to be stronger, then so can I. I'm entitled. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
I don't like that there's not actually an option to do that here.
You're part of the team, Williams. I don't care what your grandfather did or didn't do.
Not to get all cheesy, but you're the first CEO who's ever said that to me. Thanks, Skipper. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
Right.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to T'Soni about her mom. She has to be hurting. Just saying, Skipper.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there eventually.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Also, don't take it too hard about your grandfather. I mean, somebody had to be the first person to surrender to an alien race, right? Like, this is the first time for everything.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
Don't worry. The game has to end at some point.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
Okay, thanks.
I understand your concern, but we will find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, ma'am. You can count on me. Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
No, goodbye. What kind of douche would actually pick that?
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
I mean, yeah, I've thought about that possibility before. You know what? If that happens, I'll just fucking kill them too. I don't care.
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
Yeah, we're gonna have to decide whether we want to kill him or arrest him. I mean, assuming he even gives us a choice. He might not give us a choice. I'm not sure where I fall on that, because I don't really know, like, the scope of his plans yet. If he's planning, like, a universal, like galaxy-wide holocaust, then, yeah, I'll shoot him in the fucking face as soon as I see him. But there could be more to it than just that.
It'll depend on the situation. I'm not committing to anything until I've got him in my sights.
Fair enough. Either way, I'm right behind you, Commander.
Alright, well, Garrus seems relatively happy with that answer. We got a codex entry here. Let's see. Turian's government? The Turian government is a hierarchical meritocracy. While it has great potential for misuse, this is tempered by the civic duty and personal responsibility Turians learn in childhood. Turians have 27 citizenship tiers. Damn. Beginning with civilians, client races, and children. The initial period of military service is the second tier. Formal citizenship is conferred at the third tier after boot camp. For client races, citizenship is granted after the individual musters out. Higher ranked citizens are expected to lead and protect subordinates. Lower ranked citizens are expected to obey and support superiors. Promotion to another tier of citizenship is based on the personal assessments of one's superiors and co-rankers. Okay, that's a weird term. Throughout their lives, Turians ascend to higher tiers and are occasionally demoted to lower ones. The stigma associated with demotion lies not on the individual, but on those who promoted him when he wasn't ready for additional responsibility. This curbs the tendency to promote individuals into positions beyond their capabilities. Smart. Very smart. Settling into a role and rank is not considered stagnation. Turians value knowing one's own limitations more than being ambitious. At the top are the Primarchs, who each rule a colonization cluster. The Primarchs vote on matters of national import. They otherwise maintain a hands-off policy, trusting the citizens on each level below them to do their jobs competently. Turians enjoy broad freedom. So long as one completes his duties and does not prevent others from completing theirs, nothing is forbidden. For example, there are no laws against recreational drug use, but if someone is unable to complete his duties due to drug use, his superiors step in. Judicial proceedings are interventions. Peers express their concern and try to convince the offender to change. If rehabilitation fails, Turians have no qualms about sentencing dangerous individuals to life at hard labor for the state. Yo, these dudes are like hardcore, like really rigid and structured. I like that. And I think the crux of it is when it says that the higher tier people are expected to like look out for and care for the lower tier people. Like, as long as that part doesn't fail, I guess it's not really the worst thing in the world to have a caste system like that. I mean, it seems to work for them. They churn out good folks, don't they? It seems anyway. I also remembered that I leveled up earlier. Let me go ahead and take care of that right now. 1 point? What? Why did I only get 1 point? What a pile of garbage that is. Look, I'm pretty close to the next level already, though. Let's see. Let's just put it into throw. I think I'll keep going up that tree. That'll work for now. My boy Rex.
Shepard.
Personal inquiry.
So you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but don't you feel like you should maybe do something? I don't know.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm no hero, Shepard. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
Sometimes it does, I guess.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
Very true. Very true. Okay.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
So it seems like there's not a whole lot of like extra new dialogue opening up. There's just the cursory conversations you can have like post-mission, which is fine.
Looking for supplies?
I do want to see what kind of new stuff we have here.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Could be something sexy for me. Like an Edge 8 pistol? Nope. That is hot garbage compared to what I got. Alright. Oh, I wish I could compare this to what Garrus is using right now. Hammer 7, it's probably not that much of an upgrade for him. A new Omni tool for Tali might go a long way. I'll have to go check and see what she has. It's not that expensive either, which is nice. Scorpion 4 medium armor. That's going to be garbage for me. This guy really doesn't have a lot of good stuff, honestly. Let me make a note of that Omni tool, because I do want to go check on that. 25, 13, 25. That should be easy to remember. 25, 13, 25. So I know I'm not going to want this, because it's not even as good as this. Well, the cooldown bonus is a lot better, actually. Huh. I wonder if that's worth it. I don't know. Probably not. I'm just going to sell this. And then I think we can probably part with the Naginata 5. Probably want to hold on to most of the level 6 things. Although I do have a lot of them. Okay, I definitely don't need, like, 4 of these same sniper rifles, so I will get rid of that. In fact, I can probably get rid of, like, most of the duplicates, right? Just make sure I'm keeping at least some space cleared up. I don't want to get into a similar position that I got in last time. That's probably alright for now. Alright, let's head upstairs. I really enjoy these little interim videos where you get to just catch up with your crew and kind of reflect on everything you just experienced. I'm kind of saving Liara for last because having just murdered her mother, I mean, that's got to be a serious conversation we're going to have, right? That's not some shit you just recover from. Back here's my room, right? Oh, I didn't go try and talk to the doctor downstairs, did I? She never has anything new to say anyway. So I don't know how much I really care.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezi anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record, if we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
That might be an okay point, but whatever. What's done is done.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. There's gotta be some xenobiologists who want to read about the Thorian.
Probably. Screw it.
All in triplicate, I'm sure. Did you want to see me?
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Smug aliens will show them. Well, you know, yeah, it is kind of natural for people to not really be able to look beyond their own problems. And you can identify that at any layer of, like, identity, really, you know? It's hard for, like, a male to identify with female problems. It's hard for a straight person to identify with gay problems. It's hard for a human to identify with Krogan problems, yada yada yada. You can say that about almost anything.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Vernus.
He was just an ass.
I think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. But it was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
Did you tell me about this before?
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt a girl, broke her arm.
Oh.
She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
Yeah, it sounds like a good thing you did there.
He deserved it.
It killed him, Shepard.
Oh.
Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
I mean, I kind of hate humans sometimes.
I don't know. You don't seem angry about the Council strong-arming the Alliance.
Commander, I thought real hard about how to use my talents. When I swore the oath to defend the Alliance, it wasn't on a whim. If it comes down to it, I am a soldier. I have to believe that my superiors can tell our enemies from people who disagree with us. If the Alliance is missing its chance, it's because of men like Udina, not the rest of the galaxy holding us back. Of course, your opinion is the one that matters, Commander.
Think what you want, quietly. No, we're gonna say damn right.
As long as you remember that, we'll do fine, Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am. I should return to my duties now. Commander?
Okay, nice chatting with you, Caden.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
That actually was, like, the best conversation we've had up to this point, I think. What's in my locker? Storm 6, Hammer 6, Equalizer 6. Alright. And Codex. What do we got? Council races. Solarian's biology. Why did this pop up now? Solarians are noted for their high-speed metabolism, which allows them to function on just 1 hour of sleep a day. Their minds and bodies work faster than most sapient races, making them seem restless or hyperactive. The drawback of this active metabolism is a short lifespan of around 40 human years. You know, that might be worth the trade-off, honestly. If you think about it, guys, think about how much more you could get done if you only had to sleep 1 hour a day, and you still got to live for 40 years. Like, nowadays, you get to live for, like, you know, I don't know what the average lifespan is, like, you know, statistically speaking, but you average like 60, 70, 80 years, right? But you spend literally like a third of that being asleep. So, depending on how long you're going to live naturally, that might actually work out better for you. To only sleep 1 hour a night and then die at 40. Might be better. Anyways, the Solarians are amphibian haplodiploid egg layers. Unfertilized eggs produce males and fertilized eggs produce females. Oh, that's an interesting way to do it. Once a year, a Solarian female will lay a clutch of dozens of eggs. Social rules prevent all but a fraction from being fertilized. As a result, 90% of the species is male. Yo, have we ever seen a female Solarian? Come to think of it? Huh. Solarians have photographic memories and rarely forget a fact. They also possess a form of psychological imprinting, tending to defer to those they knew in their youth. Solarian hatching is a solemn ritual in which the clan Dalatras, matriarch, isolates herself with the eggs. The young Solarians psychologically imprint on her and tend to defer to her wishes. During the hatching of daughters, the Dalatrases of the mother and father's clans are present at the imprinting. This ensures the offspring have equal loyalty to both, ensuring the desired dynastic and political unity. So there you go. That's how Solarian reproduction works. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, nobody's back here. Back here is this... Oh, this is the doctor. And then, right, and then Liara's back there. I thought the doctor was downstairs for some dumb reason. Replenish the Medigel.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Well, let's see if there's a new Caden option now that we've talked to him about what happened to Vernus.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. Tends to keep to himself, though.
Okay.
Maybe because of the headaches.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yep, that is not new. That is not new. Alright, who do we got up here? I think it's just Joker that I care about, so let's go see what he's up to.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
Oh, that's more than we've gotten from him in a long time. I just want to talk.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I wish they would update that.
What are you talking?
Alright, see ya.
Yep. It was a very nice 5-second chat with you, Joker. Alright, we'll head back downstairs. I think we've hit everybody else that we needed to. Time to talk to Miss Liara.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Well, how much was she under Saren's control? I feel like I never got a definitive answer on that. I mean, I guess she did give us the information about the Mu relay in the end. So maybe she was really under his thrall.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be. before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
Okay, so Liara believes that she was corrupted by Sovereign's power, but she still says she brought it upon herself. Maybe because she went to see Saren of her own free will before she was under Sovereign's power? It is Saren's fault.
I blame Saren, and if I were you, I'd want revenge.
We have enough reason to stop Saren. I do not need to add revenge to the list. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Well, glad to hear it. You're very mature, Liara, even though you're basically a baby in Asari years.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact.
Damn!
When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
Is this a proposition? Where's this all coming from all of a sudden?
Are you saying you want to...
No! Oh no! I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so... reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
She just almost admitted to being a virgin and she got all embarrassed about it. Yeah, there's no rush. Look, let's do this right, alright? Let's take our time.
I want you to be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
No, we are. Trust me, we are.
I'm ready, if you are.
Eager is not the same as ready, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
I wonder if I set back the relationship because I accidentally snapped at her during that briefing. I didn't mean to.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful, and now she is gone.
She's taking it really well, guys.
Are you gonna be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
Very good, very good.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel.
We've heard this.
My people believe, although we seek to understand other species...
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Cool. I feel like I'm getting so many mixed messages about the actual nature of Benezia's alliance with Saren, guys. Like, in that conversation there, she just called it indoctrination. Indoctrination is literally like a mental concept. It's not like a forceful thing. Like they talk about the kind of power that Sovereign has. When they talk about Sovereign, it makes it sound like literal mind control. Like, almost like a spell. Like a technological spell they put on somebody. Indoctrination, as far as I understand it, isn't quite that. I mean, it's a real thing. You can be indoctrinated against your will, and it can have profound mental effects on you, but it's not like a physical tethering, like it sounds like Sovereign is. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of it all. We did get one more codex entry. Let's just stay on top of it, guys. Was it Asari biology? Must have been. Asari have a robust cellular regenerative system. While they do not heal faster than other species, Asari are known to reach 1,000 years of age. Although Asari have one gender, they are not asexual. Asari provides 2 copies of her own genes to her offspring. The second set is altered in a unique process called melding. During melding, an Asari consciously attunes her nervous system to her partner, sending and receiving electrical impulses directly through the skin. The partner can be another Asari or an alien of either gender. Effectively, the Asari and her partner briefly become one unified nervous system. That does sound pretty intense. This unique means of reproduction is the reason Asari are talented biotics. Their evolved ability to consciously control nerve impulses is very similar to biotic training. Asari believe that their offspring acquire the best qualities of the father from the melded genes, but evidence is anecdotal. Asari pass through 3 climactic life stages, marked by biochemical and physiological changes. The maiden stage begins at birth and is marked by the drive to explore and experience. Most young Asari are curious and restless. The matron stage of life begins around the age of 350, though it can be triggered earlier if the individual melts frequently. This period is marked by a desire to settle in one area and raise children. The matriarch stage begins around 700, or earlier if the individual melts rarely. Okay. Matriarchs become active in their community as sages and counselors, dispensing wisdom from centuries of experience. While each stage of life is marked by strong biological tendencies, individuals do make unexpected life choices. For example, there are maidens who stay close to home rather than explore, matrons who would rather work than build a family, and matriarchs who have no interest in community affairs. Lots of good info in this video, guys. I'm glad we got to talk to Liara a little bit, learned a little bit more about her. Man, 106 years without sex. Fuck all that, I'll tell you. Okay, so when we come back, I think we're probably going to head to the Citadel, do another run through there, see what else we can do in that area, and probably read through the side quest journal so we can refresh ourselves on that and knock out some of those. Then it'll probably be time for the second piece of DLC. I think it's called Bring Down the Sky or something like that. And then we'll look for the Moo Relay, which is the whole thing we've been searching for, apparently. What's the whole thing Saren's been searching for. And then once we head to the coordinates there, we might run into him or find out more about his plan and find the next step of our investigation. So lots to do. Loving this game, guys. Thanks a lot for following with me and watching and supporting and liking and commenting. Really, really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Mass Effect. You guys take care.